All right, let's talk about something huge happening in Indian education. We're about to break down a major shift that's designed to get millions of students ready for a future that, let's be honest, is being built by technology as we speak. And this isn't just a small tweak. We're talking about what is probably the biggest curriculum change to come from India's Central Board of Secondary Education, or CBSE, in a whole generation. So, what's at the very heart of this transformation? Well, it's two of the most powerful forces shaping our world right now: artificial intelligence and coding. But here's the part that really makes you stop and think. It's when this all begins. We're not talking high school. We're not even talking middle school. This is starting from class 3. That's right, for kids as young as 8 years old. You see, this is so much more than just adding a new subject to the timetable. This is about taking a massive, future-ready leap. It's about completely rethinking how we prepare our kids for the world they're going to inherit. For so long, education was often about memorizing facts, right? Rote learning. But the world of AI and automation, it demands something totally different. The new way is all about teaching critical, systematic problem-solving skills from the very, very beginning. So how exactly is CBSE going to make this happen? Let's get right into the big announcement itself. And here it is. CBSE is launching a brand new curriculum framework that's all about computational thinking and artificial intelligence, and it's specifically for students from Class 3 all the way through to Class 8. And don't think this is some far-off dream. The rollout is set to begin in the 2026-27 academic session, so this is happening. So how much time are we talking about? For the younger kids, what they call the preparatory stage, that's classes 3 to 5, schools are going to dedicate 50 hours a year to this. And then, as students get a little older and move into the middle stage, that time doubles to 100 hours every year. That gives them the space to get into more advanced projects and deeper ideas. Now, you might be hearing this term and wondering, what on earth is computational thinking? It's a fair question. And honestly, it's the foundational skill that makes this whole thing work. At its core, it's really just a way of thinking. It's a structured way to look at a big, complicated problem and break it down into smaller, more manageable parts. This lets a student, or even a computer, figure out a logical, step-by-step solution. You could say it's the intellectual backbone of AI. And what's so smart is how this curriculum is designed. It's not supposed to be some isolated subject. It's a way of thinking that gets woven into everything, and it's built on 4 key pillars. So first, it's about fostering analytical thinking across all subjects, not just the techie ones. Second, it's progressive. It starts with simple puzzles and builds all the way up to complex AI applications and ethics. Third, it's interdisciplinary, showing how these skills are useful everywhere, from math to history. And finally, everything is grounded in a real-life context. It's a really well-rounded, holistic way to learn. So after all this, what does this new skill set actually look like? What are students going to walk away with? They're going to learn the basics of AI and coding, not as just some abstract idea, but as real tools they can use to build and create. They'll pick up skills in data analysis, learning to find the stories hidden inside the numbers. But maybe most importantly, this curriculum has a huge emphasis on the responsible and ethical use of AI. It's not just about building tech. It's about understanding its impact and making sure they become responsible digital citizens. And you have to realize this isn't just about helping individual students. When you roll this out on a national scale, it becomes a true game changer for the entire country. So why does all this matter so much? Well, it's preparing a whole generation for the jobs of tomorrow. It's about fostering a spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship. It develops those critical thinking skills that are priceless in any field. And by baking ethics in from day one, it helps secure India's place as a responsible leader in the global AI future. Ultimately, when you take a step back and you look at the grand vision here, you realize this is about something so much bigger than just updating a curriculum. CBSE isn't just teaching new subjects. They are fundamentally preparing India's future innovators, its problem solvers, and its leaders. It's a bold, incredibly ambitious plan, and it's set to completely reshape classrooms all across the nation. Because in an AI-driven world, the big question isn't just what we learn, but when we start. And for India, the future starts in Class 3.